I was just gonna be like, Nim,
Mm-hmm.
you'll be okay?
Mm-hmm.
I've taught her 3 schools of magic so far, and she's not dead. I think we can manage the last 2.
I debated on saying it. I've only drowned twice. And I've only set myself on... No, I haven't set myself on fire yet. That hasn't happened.
You have, just not through your lesson.
But I'm debating
You also
on
turned
saying...
yourself into the sun.
Yeah, but that could happen whether practice, regardless or not. I'll be fine.
Alright.
You should give her more credit. She is very talented.
I thought you were gonna say she is 17.
That too.
Nimble hand Samson Snowdrop.
Hey there, little buddy.
Watch him. He likes
Will
to eat
do.
bugs.
I don't have any bugs.
Get
some bugs. I'm kidding.
Alright, unsaran wraps the cake. That should get some bugs in here.
Smears it on the floor.
Taps his Adam dagger to the cake. Wow, some bugs should come in right now.
Can I have Mr. Golem look for bugs?
I guess. Could also have
There's
Snowdrop
bugs in
just...
this tower, I will laugh so.
Yeah, Snowdrop could just go look for bugs himself.
No, Snowdrop must be fed like the prince he is.
Okay, I will make sure to do that.
These comments were all above.
Eat Snowdrop.
Wank.
You think he'd eat egg?
I don't know. You could try.
I sold my soul for that egg. None of you are getting it.
I'm not even talking
Is
about
this
your egg.
above board?
Oh, I
Yes.
was. Yes. Yeah,
Yes,
no.
I know. I knew you were talking about my egg.
We can't cook Samson's egg right now. We don't have all the proper spices to make that one Chinese dish.
What the hell is on board anymore? I'm so confused.
None of this is happening.
Nothing is canon at all ever.
Oh, okay,
Oh
so
my
back
gosh.
to session 0,
All
right?
right, cue T'Challa waking up on the Mistral.
Oh man, what a terrible dream.
Nim is Celeste.
Glad I don't have
Celeste's
feelings
friend.
for anyone.
Oh,
Jumps
wait,
off the
You
boat.
have feelings, Yalla.
Oh God!
So friend just walks in, but he's the shape of a peanut butter jar.
Ah yes, reality is back to normal.
It's just like a skin suit stretched over a peanut butter jar. Now they're alone in the tower, oh no. Now they're alone, zoom in on the lovers. Come here, Snowdrop.
What?
There you go.
You said that, and I zoomed out.
Fair enough. I see how it is.
Oh, you can't have Snowdrop.
Anyway.
Quit looking at me with the big old eyes.
I'm trying to be intimidating. Big ol' eyes is apparently the only way I know how.
Why is the golem just there?
I thought it'd be funny.
Emotional
they-
support.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, Mr. Golem has shown more emotion.
Damn.
Even though that emotion has only been confusion and anger.
I should have stayed home. Goodbye, Golem.
Bye-bye.
Just imagine Yala opened her mouth, Golem walks in,
Gives
paces
everyone
around,
a pet,
walks back out.
and then walks out. So have your talk.
Yeah, have your
Uh,
talk. Zanzibar's
yeah,
only gonna start
For a minute,
listening.
Hyala's like, her tail's kind of twitching anxiously, and she's like gripping at the side of the bench.
Bench?
Stool?
Oh, yeah, stool.
Are we not at a table?
Oh,
that-
table. You said bench, and I thought like a bench.
Yeah, like a lab bench.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Now I know what you're. Now I get it.
Hey, words. English sucks. And also, I know this isn't great timing, but I have to be right back.
Ah, yes, gotta go retrieve your notes.
No! I gotta poo! I'll be right back.
Alright. Oh, I'm going to also go use the restroom in that case.
Please, put it in quotes. Shaylin, please.
You good?
No, put it in quotes.
Take a deep breath and then drink some water.
Put it in quotes. God damn you. Do it.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
I'll do it myself. Fucking.
Y'all good?
They were both howling with laughter.
Oh. Don't do that.
Yeah, Lordo's still recovering. So
I
Then
see.
Shay's unhelpful.
what else is new?
And then Hyala talks about her feelings.
Nice
The end.
try, buddy. Man, I want to draw the fight because at first it was really serious and then it just went into shenanigan territory.
It's just sparring.
Yeah, it just reminds me of two Canadians fighting. I hit, "Are you okay, father? Friend. Not father. Are you okay, friend?" It's like, "Yeah, I'm fine. Are you okay, my friend?" "Yes."
Hey, how you doing, buddy? You still okay for another round? Oh, I am fine, pal. Yeah, hit me again.
It was the most polite spar I've ever seen in my life.
It's
And I've actually sparred in real life.
It was like a fucking emotional support sparring.
That was a good swing, buddy. Thanks. I practiced.
You want some help on hitting me next time?
Thanks, I love that.
Yay for help.
Man, this just reminds me of when I fenced.
Woo!
Yeah.
Fences!
Most of the time, people are really nice, except every class has one asshole.
I'm better than you.
Nope. I don't even mean like that. They just hit really hard and they never stop hitting hard.
Wow.
And they don't stop hitting, and they don't stop hitting, and they don't stop hitting, and they don't stop
Like, we're
hitting.
practicing because like the thing is I have come home with bruises from fencing before. The padding helps, but if you fence, layer up.
Okay. Keep that in mind.
But it was fun, despite it hurting sometimes.
No pain, no gain.
Yeah, but sometimes you get the wind knocked out of you. You know, it's a shame that I didn't have like the best way for me to read D&D notes down to a science when this campaign first started.
Notes.
Because there are names that I have to go just look up in my written notes. And if I just type them the way I type D&D now, it wouldn't be an issue.
Yeah. I don't handwrite notes anymore.
Yeah, me neither. It sucked. And also, I was like, I'm gonna run out of paper.
Oh.
Yeah, no.
You were just killing trees for D&D.
Yeah, like, this campaign by itself is like 30 pages. It might be less now that I actually pick it up. This is not part of D&D. What is this here for? But I also did it front and back just to save some paper.
I hit buttons.
Mhm.
You know what I can do?
What?
I can go play with doors.
Yeah.
Door.
Door.
Well done.
It is 15 physical pages, but they're front and back, so.
What?
Point is too many to read through. But they're there.
Should I eat?
Loot or mute?
Huh?
What did you say?
I said, should I eat?
Yes, you should. Because we're waiting on Rebel, he went to the bathroom.
Food
We can
time.
start with Nim's lesson when he comes back.
I will mute while I throw things in microwave.
Who's sniffling? Go blow your nose.
Can't, nothing to blow.
I'm back.
Welcome
Jade's
back.
not.
No, Jade's here. She's just muted.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh,
Yeah. Jade's making dinner real quick. That's why I said we can just start with Nim stuff. And then when Jade comes back, we can switch over to Hill and Samson.
Ah!
I take that as agreement.
You take anything I say as agreement.
Nah, it depends on what I want.
no, that's the Shay I know.
Oh, God. Is this slipper time?
No.
Not even close, actually.
No.
You still got 2 more hours. Work. Work. Master the dungeon.
Eh. Fine, fine. So, Kiala and Samson do their talk. Zanzibar will go over some magic lecture stuff until about 6, where he'll begin the actual lesson. Nope, yeah.
I mean, is the lecture really needed? Nim knows about fire stuff.
I don't know what the lecture contains. I'm just trying to set the clock to 6.
Okay, that's fine.
Thank you.
Just tell me when I roll.
Yeah. Just trying to organize them into a good. That's 5th level. You're level 10, right?
Yeah.
And that's 14th. Okay. Okay. So, now that that's all out of the way, Zanzibar cracks his neck. Basically, I'm going to teach you how to be very destructive with your magic. Fair enough?
I do that already.
Do more.
Gotcha.
Good. So, you're going to blast me.
Why?
Nim.exe.
Yeah, why?
Because you can break a rock, but a rock can't tell you how hard you hit it.
Yeah, but the indention left on the rock can tell you that.
You're using fire.
Or if there's any rock left.
You're using fire. It's not gonna break the rock. Metaphor, yes. Hyperbole, well, more hyperbole than metaphor. But point is the same. Unless you want me to go fetch some poor creature for you to immolate, I will survive, no matter how much you throw at me. I can tell you whether it hurts more or less.
I don't want to know how much it hurts. What if you phrased it as more firepower or less firepower?
Because the point isn't more firepower or less firepower. You're only going to draw the maximum amount of potential out of pyromancy. is if you are destructive as possible with it. There are mundane applications, yes, but we're not talking about mundane lighting a candle from across the room or making a little dancing ball of flame. No. What you need is literal explosions, immolations, heat, charring flames, scorching fire. You have geomancy, a strong defensive offense. Pyromancy could be used as a great offensive defense. Wait, swap those so that they actually make sense. Wait, no, they already did make sense.
Swap them anyway.
Swap them, then swap them back. I'm going to the bathroom. I'll be right back.
Crisscross.
Crisscross.
How you doing, Rebel?
Vibin'. How you doing, Shay? Good talk.
Sorry, I had to grab something right after I asked. I'm doing good. Just checking on you.
Dang.
When you guys start your talk, I'm gonna make some tea. So that way when the tea is spilled, I can drink tea.
And then spill it all over yourself.
Spill that tea!
No, because I've literally spilled tea.
I don't think Shay's the one who's gonna be spilling tea.
Yeah, it's gotta be Kala.
But yeah, he'll explain that, and then we'll just pause for a second. Whether you want to or not is irrelevant in the eyes of the world. You are going to have to fight. It's okay to not want to fight, but you have to accept the reality that you have to.
No one cares what Nim wants. Anyway. Just don't tell me if it hurts.
You're going to be hitting me with massive amounts of fire. You may see
You're old and will walk it off, is what I'll tell myself.
Yeah, when you char my skin, that's really going to...
I'm not talking to you, Mom.
What? Who?
Sorry, Mom. I was like, what did you say?
What'd you say?
She was walking by.
You're old and you're walking off. What'd you say to me?
No, she just didn't hear what I said.
Okay.
So anyway, sorry, continue.
I will be fine, no matter what. Doesn't mean it won't hurt. But unlike any other analog I can get for you, I'm the only thing I can think of that can just regenerate my skin.
I almost said like a gecko.
You should.
Geckos are cute.
Just I saw a meme of a gecko with its shed still stuck on, and somebody redrew it as him just having like a gecko onesie on. Like a gecko in a gecko onesie, and I'm just imagining Zanzibar in the gecko onesie. Let's look at this another way. You have used burning hands and fireball against things before, right?
Yeah,
So,
all the time.
Then what's the difference there?
They don't tell me ow.
And you think they don't hurt?
I don't think about it. Not even a little.
So then why are you thinking
Christ,
about
Nim.
it? Then why are you thinking about it now?
You said you're gonna tell me. My entire point is do not tell me.
So it's okay for you to immolate something as long as you don't know it's hurting.
just like a rich person to just want to be ignorant to the plight of the people.
I don't go out of my way to hurt people.
And what if they go out of their way to hurt you?
That's how the world works. What are you talking about?
That's exactly my point. If they go out of their way to hurt you, should you not do the same?
No, I act like an adult and I leave.
I could demonstrate my point if you'd rather.
Nah, we can skip to the part.
So you're going to hit me with all your might?
Yeah.
Alright, let's do it. Focus and do your best to turn me into ash.
Hopefully
Catch him.
away from the tower.
Yeah. I don't have any small areas of effect.
And I'll take a few steps backwards. So you're gonna roll me whatever fire spell you want, and that 20 in Arcana.
Okay, I'll roll Arcana first. Do I get advantage because I'm good with my fire?
No.
Always will try. Spelly spell book.
Burning hand.
Do I still have to roll wild magic for this?
Yes.
Okay. There are so many things.
Nim's a dice roller. Nim plays with the dice a lot.
Okay. I'm fine.
It's so weird that it doesn't say like 1d20 and it just says d20. So you'll blast Zanzibar.
Blast the bar.
And he'll just stand there and bear the brunt of it. Good. You're going to keep blasting me. And that'll be the hour of 6 to 7. Since Jade's back, right Jade, you're back?
I have a mouthful and a half left of noodle.
Okay.
Noodle.
So we'll let you finish your mouthful and a half left of noodle. And then we'll go to Samson and Hyala.
I will make another roll.
What are them doing?
In my heart.
Noodle. What kind of noodle is noodle?
The noodle kind.
The noodleist.
I know it's slightly illegal, but it's okay.
Damn.
Wow. Breaking the law.
All right, let's go.
Yeah.
Wooent. The opposite of woo.
Woo! Double woo!
Oh, this means I can start making my tea. Go off, girl.
Yellow makes some tea and then pours it on the floor and walks out.
I thought you were gonna say then pours it on Samson.
Ow! That's hot.
That's the point.
Good.
Oh boy, chakra healing with crystals!
Woo woo. Ah.
Fuzzy snake.
Anyways, Yella eventually just like glances over at him and is just like, "Why did you do it?"
Huh? He seems to have been concentrating on what his thing is doing. He's like, oh, I'm sorry, what was the question?
She's gonna like gesture with her nose to the bandage I assume he still has on his arm.
Yeah.
And just be like, "Why did you do it?"
The blood sample. Well, apparently my initial idea was going to poison me with some unforeseen consequence.
What were you trying to do?
Well, I thought about it for a little while because you've faced those little. He's gonna like point to his head. Whatever the heck Nim can do that hurts in the head. I saw her shoot some at you too. And so I thought if I got a piece of Adam, then I could, well, put in my ear for whenever we get into scraps. That just like when Nim or Celeste or anyone else, they got a piece of Adam in them, magic don't work no more. I was trying to think of something to make sure that things like that can't happen to me whenever we're, out and about doing whatever it is we're doing from here on out. But apparently that would have been killing me. And then Zanzibar proposed something else. Instead of trying to, see how Adam works on me, maybe see how I might react to Eve. But he didn't feel comfortable about, testing it on me directly, so he wanted to take a sample of my blood.
Adam would kill you faster than the alcohol.
Do we know that?
No.
What if I do both?
Go, 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 go.
I just imagine you chugging liquid Adam, like one bottle's Adam, the other's just like the strongest vodka known to man.
No,
And the third one is Eve.
No, it's an anti-magic cider known as Adam's Apple.
That's a good one.
And then Samson, he like, sort of sits up from his tilted stool position and puts the notebook on his thing. It's like, is that why you've been so distant with me today?
I suppose so.
Hmm.
Yeah.
I actually thought I'd said something stupid last night when we were drinking. So, it's a little bit of a relief that that wasn't the reason.
He was gonna give him, like, the most befuddled look that a Hyala can make.
So, normal face.
No, she's definitely got a bit of a what?
It's like, that caught her so off guard. Like, I was really happy that you came back. I thought I might have, well, we drank a lot last night, so I don't remember everything. But I thought at some point I might have said something really stupid, and that made you, I don't know, not want to talk to me.
Man, everything you say is stupid. Don't worry about
Yeah.
it.
But you were, I take it you're worried about me for it.
I suppose it's something like that.
Well,
It's a strange situation.
how so?
I guess it just still seems like when an issue comes up, you go off to Zanzibar before you come to us. And he's not what I would call a good influence.
You do have a very good point. I mean, the way I see it, I do want to go over to guys for help. That's sort of why I've been trying to get Nim to spar with me, so I can see what this whole world of magic that I've never seen before can do. Not just to be awestruck by it, but to see what it can do to me. But Nim wasn't really too willing to do it, and frankly, I don't think I was in the best headspace to force her into it either, so that was my problem. But Yala, you were there when we first met in the bar. You remember what I said, right?
No. Word for word.
Well, sadly, the devil seems to be in the details there. I said I would do anything to ensure that my mom got healed. And, well, what happened back at Granny Zan's is any indication. Seems like I have to be good for it. I have to be ready to do anything. But now I'm in this position, I might as well make the best of it, right? He's not exactly the best influence. Even that much I can agree to, but for as bad as he is, I don't think he's all bad. And of course, I still gotta be wary around him. Heck, just just like anyone else. You should have seen Nim when I got confused between a cupcake and a muffin. Man, if she could pick up more than 7 pounds, I might have been in for some hurt.
For every once in a while, I'll be like, you mixed up a cupcake and a muffin? Wow, you're so dumb.
I thought you were about to be like, wow, you're so cringe.
Yo,
No,
this
I thought you were
image-
gonna be like,
Maker.
I thought you were gonna have Kiala slap Sims.
Not yet.
I
just pulls out her rapier. Don't ever say that shit to me again.
I'll be honest. I'm nervous around Zanzibar.
You sure don't act like it.
Well, that's just the way I've always been. I try not to let my nerves get to me. It's getting harder though. We're going into, well, we're going to be doing stuff that I don't think any person that we've ever met or will meet would have ever thought of doing. We seem to be in the middle of a war going to involve our whole world. And I'm afraid. I'm genuinely scared of what's going to happen. And I'm scared for me. These past few months have just had this feeling getting in over my head. Well, back at home I was a big bull in a small stable. There was very little I couldn't do because, well, everything that came my way, I was suited for it. I was able to handle it. Now, we're dealing with monsters the size of cities, insanely old men and their crazy wars, and a bunch of self-righteous gods who apparently don't give a lick about us or anyone else around here. And I'm just a Varetian caught in the middle of it. The more I stick around with people like you and Nim, Rosebeard, Zanzibar, the more my faults just seem to show up to me one by one. I've got myself into a situation I don't think I could get myself out of. And this time, I can't just leave it up to chance whether I do or not. You've helped me realize that I do need to start living for myself. And I thank you for that. But at the same time, I'm afraid. never this afraid before. Because I never had to be. Now, I'm not just in this for someone else. I'm in this for everyone, myself included. But I'm sorry to have worried you.
Might I make a request?
Of course.
If you are going to talk to Zanzibar, not just about your ridiculous ideas for body modification, but about anything that you think is important, just bring us with you.
I'll I'll try and keep that in mind. Believe it or not, talking about things doesn't exactly always come easy to me neither. And, well, hard to feel like I'll be judged by someone who could read into the deepest parts of my mind. But big reason why I don't bring up some of these things is I don't want to worry you.
It's
Stupid,
far
isn't it?
more. I can assure you it's far more worrisome if you run off and talk to an evil wizard behind our backs. I assure you absolutely nothing you can say is worse than thinking you and he are going to become close, have some kind of secrets. I know that he has you under his thumb because of the deal you made, and I understand you had to make it. But that doesn't mean that every time you see him you should do it alone.
You know, I think I know what you're getting at. You're right. I'm never been the type to put my trust in people for various reasons. Never really had anyone to do it to. But I can see that you're really concerned for me, Hella. So, I think I can.
I
Make sure to not try and hide things from you guys anymore.
Except that I had a page in a book dedicated to killing you.
He said anymore. Yeah, Yellow was the first to learn about the murder book.
Yeah, and then was the last. Now shut the hell up.
Last to know.
No. I'm being quiet, mostly.
what happens when you eat microwavable noodles.
It does.
Was he still talking?
I was going to, but not. You can continue.
I mean, you're the one who was in the middle of talking, so
Oh.
if there is more to the statement, it's...
Okay. Um. Thinking about it, I think I do have to apologize for last night, too.
What do you mean?
Well, it seems like, from what memory can tell, and, Nim and I were putting a little pressure on you to open up a little more. How much we'd like that, yet here I am, finding myself unable to put any trust into you. Some sort of hypocrite about things. And, well, I'm sorry. It just seems a little selfish of me to have been asking you to, well, open up more, and meanwhile, keeping everything about me closed off.
She looks at him a second, stares down at the table for a minute.
Simpson, meanwhile, is still, like, petting Snowdrop.
So you'll let us be with you when you have your talks with him?
I will. And even if he wants to do it directly to me up here, I'll try and get him to say it out in the open.
She gives a little nod.
And Carla?
Huh?
I did mean it when I said that I do think you're my best friend. And I'll just say thank you for looking out for me. Glad you're back.
I can't say with a particular level of honesty that all of my concerns today were focused around your own well-being.
And I wouldn't have it any other way. Not just you and me, not just you and Nim, not just me and Nim. We're all in this together.
And there was a minute I didn't know if that was true. Poor Spuzz.
You're welcome.
Yeah,
No more spurs. Only yellow.
Dun dun dun.
Sorry I made you feel that way. But I feel like I got a lot of catching up to do. And I'm a little worried to go back to Voraces.
What for?
It, if I'm being honest, it's Oakley. I've never met your headmaster, and I've never met Nims, so I'm not really too sure on anything with them, but I'm a little worried. I don't think I could get Oakley on our side. I don't think I've really sat down and had an honest talk with the woman. I don't think the first time is me asking her to put everything on the line for this. And I don't know if I can do it. Part
I'm
of
sure
me-
you'll find a way. As unaware of it as you seem to be, you are great at just about everything. Don't think I've ever actually seen you fail to accomplish something. And especially when that something involves other people. It just seems like everyone naturally likes you. They naturally gravitate towards you. So I think no matter what the relationship you think you have with your headmaster, I'm sure she cares about you. And I'm sure if you make a good enough argument, which I'm sure that you will, that you'll succeed here too.
Thanks, Yala. That helped.
And hopefully she'll believe you faster than DePella believed me.
I hope I'm not going there alone.
You won't.
And he's just gonna like smile and just nod a bit. And I ask something of you.
Hmm.
When, well, if and when things may or may not get too hard, do you think you can let us know?
What do you mean?
Well, I've seen you when we were going through the desert, and I've seen you when we got back on Umber Rose, and then I saw you back when we were in that bar, leaving that bar in Glotnia. You didn't seem to be doing all right. And you worry me, all the same. I just want you to know that if things ever reach a point where you feel you can't do nothing no more, can't move, can't breathe, can't think, just let us know. Not too sure what we can do, but you should know by now that we'll sure as hell try. If what you said is true, and what you said is true, then Nim and I can do anything we put our minds to. So we'll be there for you. We just want to make sure you're willing to let us help.
All right.
And Samson's going to offer his hand out for a handshake.
She looks at it for a couple of seconds.
Well, making the deal, aren't we?
I suppose. She lifts her hand up.
Alright, from here on out, I won't be... Oh, sorry. I won't be going off alone to Zanzibar no more. And you won't have to go through anything else alone either. It's a deal.
Right. And then she'll take his hand.
Give it a nice firm shake.
They're doing the picture.
Yeah, exactly.
No, yeah, it's my best friend.
Friendship ended with Spuzz.
The mystery man.
Somewhere out in Varisus, Spuzz keels over in pain, his heart broken.
I don't know why, but suddenly I'm crying, y'all.
Ella's just like, I can fix that.
Clear the way, Yala.
No.
Now that you're like sharing everything, tell us about Spuds.
That was not part of the deal.
You just said you won't keep secrets.
No, I said he won't go off in secret with Zanzibar anymore.
I heard he's not keeping secrets, so we're gonna hear about Spud.
He'll just like, is your roommate hot?
Why doesn't he keep asking
Not
about
in
your
reality.
roommate? What, is he attractive or something? Gigas had the serious talk. Now, how bangable is your roommate? Scale of 1 to 10.
Or
Yeah.
since she still thinks he's gay, have you ever slept with your roommate before?
Well, I mean, she
sure.
knows he hasn't done that.
Yeah. Samson's the young and the sexless.
At least she hopes not. Because that would be significantly more alarming.
Well, she
Yeah.
knows that he's a virgin, but she doesn't know if they've ever slept in the same bed before.
No, because Samson thinks that's how you get so pregnant. Either gender.
Samson gets Spuzz pregnant.
Oh, this is going
Alright.
to bad places.
TOZ's an MPreg series now, let's go.
Ah!
I can ban you from this server.
Of
Okay.
all the
Like, no.
characters, why would Ed's character be the Empreg one?
Because they were
Where? How have we
close.
gotten here? How have
Because
we
no one
gotten
tells
here?
about Spuds.
You don't
Misogyny, now
deserve to
Empreg.
know.
Damn.
What the heck?
Anyway.
This is what you do. You don't deserve to know.
Oh.
I'm sad.
Good. Then all of us are
We're
sad.
on the same page.
We're all on the same page. Ugh.
But yeah, no, I don't think the party knows Yellow's a hoe yet.
No.
No.
That's, oh man, I can't wait for people to find that out. Just be like, who is this person?
Every new town they go to, she wakes up with a different person.
Yeah, why not?
What's the problem there?
In places where we have the time, she's gonna find somebody.
Man, when she finds out Samson's gay,
That's gonna be weird. She's gonna be like, this is weird.
she's
So
gonna be
true,
like,
Bessie.
for the first few minutes, she's gonna be like, this is really weird. How do I adjust to this? And then she's gonna be like, wait a minute. All this time, he hasn't been gay? And
You must just be stupid.
what's wrong with me?
Ba-da-da.
She just has a mini arc of like, she's like, what's wrong with me? I thought it was hot. He hasn't even tried to make a single move on me. Is my breath bad?
He didn't know
mean-
what moves were.
She wouldn't have anything like that because, she's usually the one making the moves.
Damn. Makes me wonder what Hyala would be like if she got hit on.
It depends on who was doing the hitting of on.
Yeah. And how well they do it.
You act as if she wouldn't just it'd either just be interest or apathy. You know, the two emotions she already shows.
Yeah, she just flirts back. And then learns where they sleep.
And that's it.
And that's all that is available in this PG-13 campaign.